Well, the quality of what we're hearing from the platform, from the delegates, is just really, really good to hear. I'm delighted to be a part of One Young World. I'm now going to introduce you to a young man from Malaysia who's all about leadership and entrepreneurship and young people and youth leadership. He co-founded the Youth Entrepreneurs for Malaysia. He also, in 2008, was voted one of the most outstanding youths. And I think it was partly because he encourages all he can for governments and for businesses, corporations, to listen to what young people and what youth has to say. I've only spent a few moments with him. I'd like to spend more time with him, but I know he seems to be constantly pitching ideas to business. And in only just a week, he got this publication here, the Malaysian Young People's Global Report, or the Malaysian Report, Young Leaders Report, talking to 500 young leaders who represented 36,000 youth community members, to find out what they think is the most important thing. A young man who really believes that social media can bring about social change. Please welcome Michael Teoh.
Very good day, the distinguished global counsellors, my fellow One Young World comrades. Before we start protecting the truth, personal freedom of any individual, group, or cause, we should look at how we, as youths, can use our talent and our skills to mobilize our efforts through the media, whether it be new media or the traditional media. Let me take your attention. Talk is cheap. Action proves everything in our world. And I believe, as youths and leaders of tomorrow, we have that energy and that skills to do that. Now, media as a platform to mobilize efforts. The age where we are disrupted with filtered media news, with filtered information, with more noise, and with more publicity are all gone. Welcome to the age of collaboration. The age where we use new media, hopefully, to have the old media acknowledge and recognize our efforts to collaborate, to co-produce a movement to change our world. Look around you, ladies and gentlemen. Facebook users, YouTube viewers, Twitter users. An average Facebook group in Malaysia has 1,000 members easily. Connect with 50 of them, you've got 50,000 people who you can potentially influence. A staggering number. Media should acknowledge that youths, the proactive ones, the ones who lead the world, like all of us here today, should be acknowledged. We are no longer blinded with filtered information. We have movements on the ground that have brought our information online. We are now empowered to gain ownership, not only in championing our causes, but in crowdsourcing, in campaigning, and in gathering the united voices of our peers to mobilize our united effort. The media is also a platform for us to listen, learn, and express. It is an engine for us to exchange insights and for research. Why is this important? At this day, we can now tell the ruling governments, big corporations, businesses, NGOs that we are no longer ignorant. They can no longer be arrogant because we have the power of the crowd through social media. I'll bring your attention to this One Young World report. It's a gift from Malaysia for all of you here. 36,000 youth shared their ideas through 500 national young leaders just so we can change the world. That is the power of media. That is the power of collective effort. Media is now mostly free to broadcast our thoughts and to rally support. The only limitation we have is a limitation to ourselves. Why do we put ourselves low? We are leaders of tomorrow, champion our cause, promote our stance in the world. Media is a source of information, assistance, and an inspiration. Media is an agent of growth, an agent of change, a catalyst. I call upon both new and old media to showcase best practices, role models for the development of our respective nations and also for our world. Hopefully, both the new and old media can showcase all of you, one young world comrades here today, leaders of tomorrow. When it's all over, it's not who you were, it's whether you have made a difference. It's a quote by Bob Dole. Media should recognize the new breed of young leaders, us. This is our future. This is our day. It is regrettably that traditional media often ignores, assumes, filters what we have to say for our world. But we can change that. As traditional media are investing more and more time in disrupting our attention and for more advertising dollars, we youth leaders here today at One Young World are banking on a new angle. We're banking on developing mutual passion and interest among our peers to champion a cause, and we are developing a following, all which are viral. So lastly, as I conclude, at the end of the day, no matter what media support we have, we need to be truthful in championing our cause, because people like us, the youths, rally and fight for what we believe in, not because of our appearances on the media, but on how hard and determined we are ready to stand by our cause. So I urge everyone in One Young World, take the media seriously and push your cause globally. Thank you very much.